This guy disrespected 3 gods during his awakening ceremony, but instead of backing down, he actually tried to kill them. Why? Because he awakened a D-tier class called Divine Artifact Wielder. Kill a god, steal their divine core. In this world, everyone gets to awaken a class when they turn 18. When it was his turn, he somehow caught the attention of 4 different gods, who all offered him their inheritances. The first 2 goddesses offered C-tier and S-tier classes, but as a transmigrator, he wasn't impressed by some measly S-tier, so he rejected both of them. Then the Dark Soul Emperor showed up. Serve me as your master, become my servant, and you'll awaken the legendary 5 S-tier class, Undead Calamity. Keep in mind, 3S was the highest known tier. Just as he was about to accept, the 4th god suddenly spoke up. Don't become a god slave! While the guy was confused, the mysterious god continued. You're from Blue Star too, aren't you? A transmigrator? Our protagonist was completely shocked. How do you know where I'm from? Wait, you said 2. Are you a transmigrator as well? But the god didn't explain, just kept repeating these words. Don't follow the gods. This is all a conspiracy. We're all pawns, all sacrifices. Crush these filthy so-called gods, destroy them. Let's kill the gods together. As the attack landed, he actually saw a health bar appear above the god, meaning gods can be killed. This made the 3 gods furious, and they decided to kill this rebel on the spot. That's when the mysterious gods swung down their staff, directly granting him a divine core and transferring the last of their power to him, instantly shattering the inheritance space. The people outside noticed something was wrong and rushed to see what happened. The 3 gods' projections faded away, leaving only the mysterious one. The system prompt appeared. Will you accept becoming one blessed by God and transfer to the D-tier class, Divine Artifact Wielder? At this point, even if he wanted to refuse, there were no other options, and no high-tier class could be more attractive than becoming a god himself. After successfully transferring, the principal rushed over asking what class he awakened that caught the attention of 4 gods. That kind of treatment was usually reserved for 3S tier classes. But the principal was disappointed to learn he gave up an easy 3S tier class for some unheard-of low-tier profession. Furious, the principal stripped him of his honor student status and demanded he return all his scholarship money. Fortunately, a teacher quickly held him back. The trial tower is about to start. We should at least give Xiaoye a chance. With his D-tier class, he probably can't even clear the first floor. Soon, the trial began. The entire event was live-streamed with over 1,000 students participating. The trial tower had 5 floors total, and challengers had to climb from bottom to top. If your HP hits 0 during the trial, you're out. After a flash of light, Xiaoye quickly arrived at the first floor. He opened his system panel to check his stats. Being D-tier, all his attributes were at minimum with no doubt. However, he did have an incomplete divine core with the same essence as other gods, allowing him to enjoy the same sacrificial benefits as deities. The trial tower distributed weapons, and without any class bonuses, he chose a spear, the only way to avoid taking damage and gain a bit more strength. Soon, he encountered his first mob. Without even basic skills, the fight was rough. After struggling like crazy, he finally took it down, instantly leveling up and gaining 5 attribute points. The monster also dropped Starfire, something that other classes would sacrifice to gods after killing monsters. Now with a divine core, Xiaoye could use it himself. After sacrificing it, he gained a new talent trait, Savage. D-tier directly grants 100 points of strength, and his divine core completion increased by 0.1%. Each level up only gives 5 attribute points, so this single trait was equivalent to gaining 20 levels. The disadvantage of awakening a D-tier class instantly disappeared, so he decided to challenge the first floor boss. After clearing the small mobs, there was no sacrifice prompt. Looks like each monster type can only be sacrificed once. With the Savage trait bonus, even the Goblin Chief was no problem. He quickly defeated it and after sacrificing, gained the B-tier talent Berserk, which increases damage and attack speed by 30%. Divine Core completion reached 0.2%, and he hit level 4. The system panel showed a new option. Spend 10 Starfire points to enhance. The enhanced Berserk became blood boiling, upgrading from 30% to 50%, lasting 30 seconds, and defeating targets resets the duration. After clearing the first floor, he arrived at the second. The second floor only had 1 monster. Its level wasn't high, but it had a whopping 50,000 HP. Combined with its vines, it could heal while fighting. This floor stopped thousands of challengers. But this wasn't a problem for Xiaoye. His newly awakened blood boiling meant killing the vines would continuously refresh the skill effect, perfectly countering this immortal tree spirit. After dozens of minutes, he finally ground down the tree spirit. This sacrifice granted him an S-tier talent, Photosynthesis. Recover 1% max HP per second, and recovery effect increases 5-fold under any light source. Isn't this basically a buffed Warmog's armor? Upon reaching the 3rd floor, 3 swamp sirens immediately attacked. If not for his quick reflexes, he would have been hit by their sonic wave attacks. Still, it brought his HP dangerously low, forcing him to hide behind a rock. Under the sunlight, his HP rapidly recovered, full health in just over 10 seconds. At this point, the spectators were shocked to realize that Xiaoye, who they weren't even watching, had already reached the 4th floor. The 4th floor didn't require killing monsters, just reach the center of the cave and enter the teleportation array to clear it. But the spider monsters here actively attack players. Not only were there tons of them, but each attack slowed movement speed and caused continuous damage. Get hit multiple times and the debuff stacks. Fortunately, his movement speed was fast enough to quickly reach the teleportation array. But he thought, since I'm already here, might as well farm a new talent. So he went back and killed a few spiders, obtaining the A-tier talent, Ghostfire Toxin. When activated, each attack applies a stack of burning damage with no stack limit. Watching this, everyone thought Xiaoye was a weirdo. He already made it to the teleporter. Why go back to farm mobs? Meanwhile, 3 other S-tier players cleared the 4th floor. But the 5th floor was different. It was a battle arena. The moment they entered, they faced a massive bear-like monster at level 15, 10 levels higher than the challengers. It's like facing Baron Nashor right at game start. How do you even fight this? Not only is the damage insane, but the HP bar is thick. One hit and you're eliminated. Luckily, its movement speed was slow, so he dumped all his attribute points into speed, barely able to dodge its attacks. With high agility combined with burn stacking, he started kiting the bear. Each attack stacked another burn layer. As long as he didn't get hit, he could eventually wear it down. By this time, the other three had been eliminated and were watching his fight from the lobby. Someone quickly got upset. Principal, Xiaoye must be cheating. Look, he's not even attacking but just running around and the monster keeps losing HP. We're all S tier and couldn't do it. How can a D tier pull this off? The white-haired girl sneered. You guys really can't handle losing, huh? Obviously, he's applying a DOT effect. Don't go accusing others just because you failed. Xiaoye had no idea about the argument outside. He'd already ground down the monster's health bar and obtained the talent Savage Charge, which briefly stuns targets on hit. Just as he cleared the trial tower, a hidden stage suddenly appeared. The moment he stepped in, the outside broadcast cut off, and Xiaoye was teleported in front of a pile of bones.